This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle. Iwobi. Ndidi. Samata. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ndidi. Bassi. Chukwueze wins the duel this time. Knocks it out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that could set him on his way. Iwobi. Ndidi. Zaidu Sanusi. Ajayi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cuts out the pass. Bassi, and the keeper's got it again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Ajayi moved on forwards. Could try cutting inside here. So who's he picking out? Drives it in. And that's a throw-in. Lookman. Ajayi. Is onto it in a flash. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Osimhen. Lookman. Zaidu Sanusi. Muscular approach does pay off here, and it's played forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ajayi. Iwobi. Bassi, forwards and with intent.
Lookman.
Searching pass he's played there. Osimhen is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Through. Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Bassi. And it's Ndidi. Played out wide. Lovely feet. Clears it away. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch.
Lookman.
Nigeria getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Oh, that's a nice ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Iwobi.
Ndidi.
And here's Osimhen. Osei Samuel. And he thumps it clear. Goes for a shot! Cleared away. We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Samata. Now it's Samata. Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Point-blank header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's there to clear it. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. And back to the goalkeeper. Ajayi. Bassi, head over towards the opposite flank. Chukwueze. He's shifting through the gears here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been knocked clear. Lookman. Played out to the right. Samata. And that's aimed into the middle.
Ndidi.
Gets it away. Osei Samuel. Nigeria do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Played towards the other side. It's a pretty loose pass. Osimhen. He is through here. Chukwueze. Good, strong midfield running here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bassi. Lookman. Zaidu Sanusi. Osimhen. Caught offside that time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition.
Big chance! There was plenty of power on that.
Lookman.
Plays it through. Lookman. Plays it in low. Can he finish? Driven forward. Ndidi does really well to win the ball there. Osei Samuel. Iwobi. Osimhen. Now he's off and running. Spread out to the left. Over to the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Sanusi getting this one clear. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is lovely. No foul, says the referee.
Ndidi.
Chukwueze. Osei Samuel, nicely aimed pass. Osei Samuel shifted upfield. Gets good distance on it. Nigeria have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Osimhen. Chance for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That's good play. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Osimhen. Great defending, strong and determined. Well read, nice interception. Iwobi wins the duel this time. Zaidu Sanusi. Iwobi. Bassi. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Aim forwards. Looks to the other side. Ball is over the line. Iwobi. Ndidi, gently done. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Chukwueze brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Moved on forwards. Lookman. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. And it's hoisted clear. Ambitious ball here. Lookman! And it's Sanusi. Sanusi drives forward on the overlap. Looking for a decent ball in. Samata. He's found a way through. Tries a measure, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Ajayi, Ndidi, and it's Osei Samuel. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Now the delivery. Bassi with the clearance. He's still got it, needs help. Oh, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out towards the flank. Iwobi. Ajayi. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ndidi. Osei Samuel. Ndidi. Iwobi.
Zaidu Sanusi.
Zaidu. Showing good feet. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Chance, surely! There it is! First blood drawn. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Osei Samuel. No way through there. Hit into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. It's a lovely, neat pass. It'll be a throw-in. Ndidi. Incoming delivery.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Aim forwards. Chukwueze. They've played it short. Crossed into the middle. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Looking here to chip it through. It will be. Oh, can he get onto this? Osimhen. Out to the left it goes.
Zaidu Sanusi.
And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Now it's Samata. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Oh, look at... He's had a shot! Goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Zaidu Sanusi. Great run on the overlap here. Elects to cross. Clears it away. Does really well to win the ball there. Calmly anticipates. Chukwueze. Ndidi. And here's Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel. And he's picked out the run. That's really well manoeuvred. He's onto it in a flash. Lovely bit of skill. Knocks it out wide. Good play on the left-hand side here. Succumbs to the pressure. Ndidi. Now it's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Oh, good spread. It's really well cleared. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Osimhen! He's done very well to get to that.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's neat. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back on the way.
Lookman.
Zaidu Sanusi. And it's Sanusi.
Lookman.
Cleared away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Aim forwards. Iwobi. And here's Chukwueze.
Lookman.
Zaidu Sanusi. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Lookman. Ndidi.
Ajayi. Quality ball. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Ajayi. Osei Samuel, gently done. And it's played forward. Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Sanusi forwards and with intent. And it's Sanusi. Iwobi. Oh, it's come loose. Zaidu Sanusi. There are a few waiting for it. Lookman with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. There will be a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. That's been drilled forward, calmly anticipates. Osei Samuel, Lookman, now he's off and running. Zaidu Sanusi. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. And he goes cross-field. Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out to the right. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's hoisted clear. Played into the middle. And that's been well dealt with.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Iwobi. Sanusi goes forward. And it's played forward. Lookman. Lookman providing an outlet on that flank. They get a throw in. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Aim forwards. That's going to go a long way. Have it back and can go again. Moved on forwards. Ndidi. And it's played forward. Samata, and he's away. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Clears it away. Decent progress down the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Osai Samuel did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lookman. Played with finesse. Bassi. Iwobi gently done. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Cleared away. Ndidi played out towards the right wing. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Play for a throw. Osei Samuel. Samata. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Acrobatic effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Lookman. Lookman! It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gets it away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, can he get onto this? That's really well manoeuvred. Bassi is there and he can get that clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Lookman. Zaidu Sanusi.
Bassi. Up towards the front line. Aim forwards. Samata. Osimhen. Iwobi.
Lookman. Zaidu Sanusi.
And he's got his cross in. And he's there to clear it. Up he goes! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Bassi. Iwobi, gently done. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. It's just beyond his reach.
Lookman. Ndidi.
That's really well manoeuvred. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Indeed, there's the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
It will be. Sanusi shifted upfield. That has found him in acres of space. Tries to get it clear. Aim forwards. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ndidi. Nigeria can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Lookman. Sanusi's cross. And claimed it back swiftly. Cleared away. And it's Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel, here comes the cross. And Ndidi has got himself a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ndidi, now here's the delivery. Nigeria have reached chance to shoot. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Moved on forwards. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Osimhen. Lookman. Osimhen. He is just caressing the ball. Over to the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's played forward. Chukwueze. Lookman. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ndidi. Samata. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Clipped into space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lookman. Great work on the overlap. Sanusi has it out wide and in space. Hangs in a cross. Clears it away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And here's Chukwueze. Chukwueze, that's a delicate pass.
Nigeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Osai Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. And it's Osai Samuel. Very nicely done. A heavy challenge.
Nigeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's really well manoeuvred. Sanusi gets across to intercept that. Ajayi, and it's played forward. Ndidi aimed forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Zaidu Sanusi. Sanusi forwards and with intent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bassi. Looks to the other side. Chukwueze. Ndidi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's had a shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's onto it in a flash.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ndidi. And it's Ndidi. It will be. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
And the shot! And he's there to get it away. And it's played forward. Osai Samuel. Ndidi. Played out wide. Oh, nice touch.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well timed, excellent interception. Zaidu Sanusi. Ndidi. Iwobi. Oh, great play!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Nigeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. And that has been cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. The final 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chukwueze. Iwobi. Zaidu Sanusi. Iwobi. Aim forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Sanusi does really well to win the ball there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lookman, probing pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Needs a quality cross. Oh, what a... and the shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's a mighty effort! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
And here's Osimhen. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nice control. Here's the chance to cross. The ball goes in. Tries to get it clear. Sanusi plays it short. Osai Samuel's cross. In again. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. One good cross, maybe the last chance. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That has been box clear. That's a throw. Sanusi's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, sweet feet. Dealt with nicely by the defence. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout.